we leave off?
Running from an exploding house.
We blew up
Oh yeah! 3 people talking to the cops.
Yeah!
Oh god.
Steven got skewered and I went to go save Steve.
We erased this meth from existence. Oh, we saved the guy?
Except
We saved the guy with 2 busted
none of them
legs.
got caught, though. They were all gone.
Oh, yeah.
There was 1 dead body in the explosion, though.
Hopefully it was one of them and not a good guy.
I'm hoping that it was the lady.
Yeah, seriously. Their supplier.
I think she chased somebody outside though.
We exploded the house.
Well, she saw me, but she didn't give chase.
No, you were just trying to draw as many people's attention.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna do a 2-week jump.
Oh.
Yes, it's been 2 weeks since you ran from the exploding house.
School has started.
Oh
Yep.
boy, I love it.
Steven's finally out of the hospital.
I love
he's still in the
man.
hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's still in the hospital.
Dang.
Ashton's still in the cast.
You're welcome.
Sorry your broken arm didn't heal in 2 weeks.
Give it another
He's in there
4 at least.
Holy crap,
Hey, you
Tom.
want some chips?
I'm stocking so I don't have to keep getting up.
That's smart.
Alright, so like I said, 2 weeks have passed, school started.
5 for 15.
It looks fucky. Look at that.
That's the classic McDonald's
Did they-
burger.
No?
You ever seen the
Are you
movie
sure?
Falling Down?
What?
You ever seen a movie called Falling Down?
Oh, yeah. It's so good.
Please don't mean the bug.
Really eating it and here comes that.
So, yeah, so a body was found in the house. It's been talked about in the news, but it's been written off as a gas explosion.
Good.
Did they say who the body was?
Not a wild meth explosion.
It takes at least a month to 2 months for full results from autopsies. So.
Especially since
And
it's that
especially
bad.
if she, you know,
Especially because this is the 80s.
Yeah, they have to do full dental records.
Well, they
and it's
can't do
gonna take-
dental records on a meth head. There's no teeth.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true. So they'll probably have to do like a bone marrow
Yeah.
check, and that's really difficult to do, especially when they've been fried like that. So.
There's been no one's heard or seen Lisa Tanner since the explosion.
Ooh. Yeah. We bad.
And
We bad to the bone.
several of the members of the Wilderness Club did not show up for the first week of school, and then the second weekend they started showing up.
They got a detox.
Did they look like they were detoxing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about it,
We
man.
blew up their supplier.
Oops.
You know what?
Oops.
What better?
One of the kids got a lead pencil.
In the meantime, the biggest talk around town, other than the exploding house, seems to be everybody's talking about dreams, and even yourselves have on occasion had some dreams that haven't made sense.
It's the rise of Fred Krueger.
And then
Please no.
and then when you wake up, you're not the only one to sleep.
Oh.
Sleepwalking?
So
Yeah.
everybody's
Great. Been there, done that real life. That sucks.
It's just like a whole alternate town. It's like Dark City.
Most of you haven't gone very far. Like you might wake up and find yourself sitting at the desk across the room from your bed. Occasionally, somebody will have been found going quite a bit farther.
Been walking to the street with moving traffic.
One person was found out at the truck stop.
Oh.
Oh shit.
That was me.
You gotta get that gas station sandwich, man.
Have a series of underground boxing clubs started.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
I have a signed Chuck Palahniuk print of the cover of my club too.
Yes.
I won under a charity auction.
Hey.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And just yesterday, a whole bunch of posters have gone up around town. A family is missing a golden retriever named Goldie.
Goldie Hawn.
And they are offering a $25 reward for
$25.
being found.
Maybe it went overboard.
Alright, Tom doesn't get it.
What?
What?
I wasn't paying attention.
Good. Even better.
Alright, well I say we drop everything else and go get $25.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
seriously.
Can't let that. puppet
Post
stay
explosion though, Hannah has started stealing one of Lydia's leather jackets.
Hell yeah. We're gonna be gang sisters. Yeah, that was solid.
Your guys'
Power.
band has been doing fairly well.
Yeah.
Finally got your logo on a drum set.
Courtesy of Lydia.
Spray painted
You're
on the front of
welcome.
the garage.
Yes. I've
Much
got
to
a
our dad's
skull.
displeasure.
Yeah, dude. Skulls are badass.
You guys got grounded for a couple of days for that.
It's worth it.
When aren't I grounded?
That's true.
Hannah got
Lydia,
my
you're
borderline
grounded
by
for
betting
a
her
week.
eyes are
Just
dead.
puts another chalkboard on the tally.
Yeah,
Like,
there.
well, looks like I'm free to leave when I'm 25.
I've got till the year 2032. Go.
Shit.
In reality, she just sneaks out the window and is like, fuck the police.
I'm grounded, Jesus, where are my smokes?
Mom, where's my packed damn cigarette?
Sell my bread, Mom!
I want that on a t-shirt.
So it's a Wednesday afternoon. School's just about ready to let out. In fact, when we open up, the bell has rung and you guys are leaving the building. You tend to hang out as a group, pretty much. Whenever you've
Seventh
got
grade.
free time at school.
So those of us in like 7th grade are probably gonna meet up near the 7th grade classrooms and kind of swing by and pick up the younger kids as we walk out.
We're going babysit.
Probably like mob head Lydia in the front, parting the sea.
Yeah, she just walking like staring at everybody and they'll just part.
Say something more.
Like, oh
Yeah.
You'll
shit.
just kind of
Fight me.
slide in. And
Yeah. You know who the baddie
in
is.
the V formation.
So the boys be like,
They'd be like, they'd be like,
So in the next 2 weeks, can I roll to get my tractor repaired?
Sure.
do you ride the tractor to school?
If that thing is repaired, yeah.
Yes! We can all ride around on that tractor.
Dude,
It's
this
a
whole
tractor.
wagon. Oh my
That would
god.
be Tinker, dude.
That'd be like the coolest way to get to school.
Been known to tinker.
badass goth fucking rock metal chicks like, hell yeah, I ride a tractor to get
Yeah, I'll get
screwed.
it. I can give you a hill. She'll be a fucking hillbilly. Screw it.
Count them all out and immediately throw some of them back
God, I
into the
can't talk.
You can do it!
You got it!
Don't fuck it up.
1, 2.
It's vacation.
Yeah!
Yeah!
We have power.
You're riding a tractor.
Now we can get around faster than bicycles too. Not much faster, because it's a tractor, but
Right.
You know, it goes pretty quick.
Tractor sexy.
You ever seen Waterboy?
It's not like a big tractor. Like it's like a remnant tractor. It's like a hobby-sized tractor.
Oh, I thought it was one
get
of
a
those
trailer
that you
for it
pedal.
and everybody could ride around in
Mama.
it.
My mom
next.
said.
That's what the $25 is
Yeah.
for.
Right?
We'll get a frame and get some lumber.
Put
and
two
fix
big
it up.
exhaust pipes on it.
Hell yeah, we
Put the logo on it.
100%.
Yeah, dude, we gotta.
100% we're putting flames down the side of this
I'll
thing.
paint the flames on. If that
Hannah
works.
will help.
We got some.
Flames!
Flames!
I'll make the stencils.
Flaming money!
We gotta add our little loop
least
logo
they're
on here, so they know who they're dealing with.
You're screwing everything up. Nuh-uh, I'm only screwing the wheel.
Alright,
That's your next
So-
character.
what would you guys like to do?
I will, in case everyone doesn't know, bring it to everyone's attention about the $25 reward for the
Dude, that
missing
could get
dogs.
so much food. Oh my god.
Oh, $25 is quite a bit of money these days.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that guy that we saved with the busted legs. Who was that?
Oh yeah, who was that?
You guys have not seen or heard from him or about him in the news at all since the explosion.
Really?
It's like a
That's
ghost.
so weird.
It's like I dreamed him.
Want to?
Yeah, look on the...
I'll also note that, I mean,
Oh,
since it wasn't too far from Ashton's house, you guys know that a lot of the, besides the fire and the police that were at the house, there were several government vehicles at the house during the investigation.
Yo,
I
maybe
don't know nothing.
maybe that's why my mom was all fucked up.
Between the dreams and
Yeah,
the other
whatever's-
shit,
whatever's
yeah.
going on.
Just want to run by the events.
Maybe-
Not without a warrant.
Maybe they're gonna like put us in a bubble. Build a big bubble around
Like
us.
the dome. Oh my god, I don't want to live under a dome. Because they kill people in that book.
After your initial encounter
And in that
with the authorities at the explosion, they never bothered to.
Maybe we should, for our next operation, after successfully blowing up a house, maybe we should go find a missing dog.
Maybe calm it down a little bit.
Yeah,
Don't want
we're
to
getting
get
a little
too
close to the
suspicious.
sun.
Don't worry,
Boy, that
We don't want to
escalated
pull
quickly.
an Icarus.
We'll commit a few felonies in the process of finding this dog.
Yeah, did you know that?
Let's not go start World War III.
We break down
Yeah,
someone's
that
door
sounds
with like
fun.
guns, like, where's the dog?
Tell me where the damn dog's at!
Did I ever show you guys my tractor back home?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that is amazing. I want that. I want
That's
that.
awesome.
We need that.
The cow was all busted up. I don't know if you can tell. That is tinfoil and duct tape.
Works, man.
But $75 John Deere tractor says aye.
So we all meet up after school. After school.
Ski.
I like how you guys got my reference.
Alright, so we saved mystery guy. I guess we're not going to get a reward out of that.
Well, maybe it's best for right
Because
now.
karma
not
is
keep bringing
balancing itself
not
out.
keep bringing it back up. You know, maybe
Yeah.
after a few months have gone by, we'd be
We-
like, "Do you remember us?"
And we'll be like,
Well.
nope.
Alright.
Then we break his legs and say, "You remember us now?"
You remember us now, Mr. Krabs?
This situation look familiar at all?
Break his legs and throw him through a window.
Put him back in the closet.
Are all the sleeping
Leave him tied to
pills
the
and
chair for 2
painkillers and
weeks.
stuff I pilfered from the house still in that bush? Or have I moved them to a more
You
secure
probably would have gone back and retrieved
I
them.
definitely would.
Wait, what did you
before
leave at the bush?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Nothing.
So you have stashed those in a different place.
Good.
There's a new drug dealer in town. It's a big man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you found
Pusher
now.
Man starts playing.
You probably hid it somewhere up in the loft of your barn, let's be honest.
No, I wouldn't hide something like that on my own property.
Gotta find someone else's property.
Probably near the same place you hid the dynamite.
Yeah.
Public land.
Easier than on somebody else.
We go find Larry, the security guard's house. We put it there.
Oh, you have seen that guy around town a few times. It looks like he's wearing a McDonald's uniform.
I'm sure we.
Maybe he'll make it to manager, man.
Yeah, they could make some good money.
Oh, wait, that would be Hardee's at this point because McDonald's wasn't here in the 80s.
That's true.
Nope.
Would it be a Carl's Jr.
Nope.
instead, or was it
No,
something
it's still
Hardee's?
Hardee's.
It'd be Hardee's. It was Hardee's.
Carter's Juniors is more of the.
Is it more the
My
Carl's?
Town's so
my dad
small, I
used to
remember
work
when
at the Hardee's
McDonald's
in the
opened.
80s.
And traffic was at a standstill
Got some
over there.
really weird stories about that one.
Yeah.
Anything.
Okay, so I guess, is there like a flyer with a picture of the dog?
Yep.
I guess
have,
let's
like, a-
canvass the city, go
It
door to door.
looks so cute.
Well,
I
should
wanna
we? Does
keep
it have like the
myself.
owner's information on it? 'Cause
It does.
We should start.
It has the family's
That's a good
information on there, where their address is at. It also says that the dog was lost at Rock Creek.
Aww.
Oh, well,
Tractor!
tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I can only fit like me on the tractor. I guess with one other person on the hood, maybe.
We gotta build a wagon for the
Yeah,
tractor.
we're gonna have a wagon for the tractor.
We can all ride in the wagon.
All right, everyone, get
Beep,
in my
beep.
little Tyke's car.
Oh no! Dude, screw that up.
It's a convertible.
How badass would you
No, we gotta
Yeah.
make
Right.
operation on this tight car and make it bigger.
You go redneck water ski and just tie some ropes to the back of it. You can tie the whole man.
Oh hell yeah! Let's
On
do that.
skateboards!
Yeah. Ooh, all right. I want to
Yeah.
do that. Can we do that?
That
'Cause that sounds fun.
That's how you want to end up with one of these.
Yeah. You know it. Makes you look like a badass.
No, it does not. I have a dick on the other side.
No one knew you probably got like 3 skateboards, so I'm gonna steal one and do the same
your
thing.
cast
Hell
is just
yeah.
turned into a work of art.
It's like this thick off my arm, and they're like, "Why is it so thick?" Because I have to keep getting new layers added to it.
I keep getting
People
hairy
keep
balls
drawing
put on
dicks
there.
Hannah probably keeps doodling on it in class.
Oh my god. You know that'd be Lydia drawing.
So let's go talk to the people.
Yeah.
Go and the dog.
Are we gonna
Yep.
skateboard tractor it?
I mean, if you guys want.
Hell yeah, I want to
Let's
skateboard
do it.
tractor
Well, I
it.
gotta find
I'm gonna keep at
The
least
twins are
one
gonna
arm
do
good.
No, you don't need any arms. It's fine.
Okay,
You can
so
still
the
kick people.
address on the flyer is 115 Broad Street.
Hey, I used to live on that street. No, I didn't.
I do live up that.
Oh, shit.
Did you lose
I may have to. Yes.
I don't want people showing at the street.
Con is like, I may be.
Oh god.
Okay. So I guess we'll roll
I hate
up.
that song.
Okay. When you get there and who's knocking on the door?
Oh,
The adorable.
I guess I can do it.
Okay.
yeah. You have better looks than most people.
I've got like my hair combed over and like the
You look
the
professional.
choir boy outfit
In the broken arm.
and a broken arm.
Compared to like
You just not
Piercings.
That's what I did when I broke my arm. I just used it as like
Decently looking
a
girl,
blunt
but
object.
unattractive.
I tested out Lydia's makeup.
I'll walk up
You
to
wanna
the
see?
door and
Yes.
give it a.
Okay.
Now we just need face.
Yes. And not
A
just
few
thick
moments
eyebrows.
later,
I
a
know.
woman enters the door. There are 2 small children behind her.
Hey there.
She says, "Hi, can I help you?"
Yeah, we saw your flyer about the missing dog.
Oh yes.
Me
Have you seen Goldie?
Well, me and my friends are gonna try and go and look for it. We wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, okay. What would you like to know?
Where at Rock Creek? Because Rock Creek's big.
Yeah.
What is?
How long has it been gone?
She's been gone a couple of days now.
A couple of days. And where were you guys at Rock Creek? Were you camping?
We were camping at.
At the campgrounds at Rock Creek. And when did you notice she was gone?
As we were getting ready to pack up and leave,
Oh.
the kids kept calling for her, and it wouldn't come.
Did she
Breaking
answer
my
the call?
heart.
Yes.
Does she like treats?
She does.
What kind of treats?
No, she's the one dog that doesn't.
No. No way.
She likes these smoked bone biscuits, and she pulls a box off of her shelf. It's like right next to her door.
Really?
Lydia just screams, do you mind if we use them?
Sure, if it helps you get her back.
Thanks, lady.
We'll do
More
our
for
best
me.
to get your dog back.
Anybody else have any questions for her?
Well, if you find her,
Any
we'll
weird
get the reward.
noises or anything y'all thought?
The question
looked
is
out
though,
of the
how
ordinary,
if we
or-
find her and we're gonna redneck water ski this, how are we gonna bring the dog back?
There was a
We'll
picture
carry
of her on the flyer, so you have a picture of the dog.
She looks so cute.
She's a golden retriever.
Oh, I've got soft spot for dogs. Shut up.
Red asked if there had been anything weird or
Like any weird sounds or smells or.
No, everything seemed fine while we were camping. There were a few other families around with pets, but you know, everybody kind of we kind of went with a group.
Don't tell anybody. I just predicted the outcome of this. We'll see if I'm right.
And Goldie was the only animal that went missing out of that group.
Yeah. She does like to run off into the woods and stuff.
That's a good survival tactic. It's- works out great in every horror movie I've ever seen.
Jeez.
She just loves chasing birds.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
No.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I got an idea. We're gonna dress Clark here up like a bird.
what?
Too bad,
Really
too
good.
bad none of those mechanical birds work anymore.
I have some of those squirreled away.
Hey, get it. Do you have a fishing pole?
Yeah.
Throw in the end of fishing balloon.
That's a good idea.
Make it look like
That
it
is a really good idea, actually.
I'm gullible enough to believe that. Sure.
Aren't we all? We're kids and we're stupid.
I mean, the oldest of us is 13. Like,
Well, true.
I'm not like cynical 13-year-olds. Like they're just already tired of life's shit.
Hi. Me.
Hi, how are you?
Alright, how are you?
It's like, alright, but
Oh god.
Lydia's over there like, alright, I gotta be done by at
She's
least
gonna do
6.
the-
I got an AA meeting here in a little bit.
Alright.
All right.
First step is admitting you have a problem.
Oh god. Everything looks and tastes like
So I
shit.
guess you guys want to go back to my place and try to get that bird,
Yeah.
or do you want to just proceed to the woods and give it a go on
I
that
think we
trail?
should,
You
I
can
think we should
mimic.
get the bird.
you can also mimic bird sounds.
Oh yeah.
That's
Traditionally,
not a 12-year-old body.
I mean, you have like a cracky voice, so probably. I don't know what you're talking about.
Walking around
On
the
our
woods.
way out of town, though, we should
Chirp,
probably stop at the
chirp, chirp,
hospital
what
and
are
check
you
on
doing?
Steven.
Make a bird sound.
Okay. It's like when Meg
Did
makes
anyone hear
bird
me?
calls.
Yeah.
no.
It's like,
Just say-
yo.
what's up?
Sorry.
Go to help her fly. We had to take
Well, on our way
buses
out of
too,
town,
you
we should
know?
probably stop by the hospital and check on Steven, too. I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah,
really
that's a
lonely.
good idea.
He's probably really lonely.
Well, I mean, over the course of the last 2 weeks, we've probably
Yeah.
visited him.
Wrong.
But you're still good.
He hasn't got
He's
missing
still like a
either.
12-year-old kid in the hospital.
I'd
He's
be
probably
scared.
hired a trash TV on the TV.
Yeah. You got oh crap! What are those cheesy soap
Hey,
operas
man,
always
who
called?
doesn't
Like
have
Days of
email
Days of
Our
Our
Days
Lives.
of Our Lives,
Yeah.
As the World Turns, General Hospital,
Yeah.
Bold and Beautiful.
all that stuff.
Days of Our Lives are still going on.
Yeah. And it's still winning awards.
I think my
don't
grandma
get it.
still watches.
Alright,
that.
so we're gonna go get some bird. Head to the.
Yeah.
In front of my grandma's store.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
For the birds.
Where's all the birds at?
Anybody get my? It was. I said for the birds. It was for
Alright.
that Disney.
So you guys are gonna head out towards Rock Creek, but you want to stop at the hospital first?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So going across town to the hospital is pretty quick. You guys went out and got the bird from your house. First.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go with Red and grab the bird.
We're just gonna
Okay.
skip through that.
It's really
And
easy.
teleport.
Just magically.
So-
boop.
Fast travel.
So you guys get to the hospital. Yeah, you've been here to visit him for quite a few times. Most of the first week he was in a coma.
Oh
Oh.
Blood
my
loss.
god.
Blood loss and drugs.
Yeah. But he is awake now.
He drank the lemonade, remember?
When you guys get into the room, he's sitting there with his D&D books, and it looks like he's filling out character sheets. And he has like a whole stack of maybe 20 or 30 sheets that have been filled out.
Jeez.
Jeez, Steven, bored?
Good, Steve.
There ain't much to do here, really.
You're gonna
I
need all
figured
those
as
characters.
much.
Why not read
He's
up on
playing
your
campaigns
nerd
with
book?
himself.
Oh no, I'm gonna send it to the meat grinder.
Oh no.
No.
And this stack of characters
Wait, is that even out yet?
is Adam 1 through 10.
Hell yeah, you guys are all going to two horse.
Yeah, it's in Morris, it's like 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you're,
no,
You're gonna need all those character
When they
sheets
revamped it
because
to
you go
5e,
to the meat
technically they
grinder.
made it a little less difficult in 5e, but it's still crazy difficult.
What is?
Two Mars.
Meat.
God, that just sounds
How you doing?
Oh, I'm alright.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
Ready to go back to school?
No.
Who would be? School's awful.
If you
They keep pumping me full of stuff. I don't know what it is, and he pulls up his shirt, and you can see he had like 3 really big gashes in his chest, and there's a tube with some sort of fluid in it that's going in one side and coming out the other.
Dude, that's metal.
Ugh.
Can you feel that? Like,
I
does it
look at
feel
him and
weird?
it's like my arm. I'm like,
Well, I don't think it's connected. I can't like run it through my body.
That'd be cool if you could.
Pulls too hard on one and he starts shooting at him.
Even more metal.
I'm about to fill you full of
It's like the girl in Airplane where
Yeah.
she's laying in the bed and is playing the guitar and they keep hitting the IV.
Oh yeah. That movie's so stupid. Oh my
It was
god.
Don't call
Don't.
Airplane stupid.
It was.
That is an awesome
It was
movie.
silly.
And don't call me Shirley.
Just, my tongue was starting to form.
I'm not serious, but don't call me triple. So good.
Alright, so yeah, you guys are talking to Steven.
Alright, we gotta go find a lost dog.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
They're offering a $25 reward, man.
You heard any of the nurses or anything talking about sleepwalking?
And dreams and weird stuff.
I know that there's been a few people come into the hospital for like small injuries and stuff.
Is that normal for this place?
It's a
No.
little weird. I've had a few crazy dreams myself, but obviously I can't get out of the bed.
This king.
Hey,
I bet
Steven.
you see him strapped there.
Oh no.
Hey, Steven, I wanted to mind flare.
It's just a game, you know.
Oh, but still. With all the other weird stuff we've seen, who's to say that some of it isn't real?
It's not like that crazy Tom Hanks movie, you know?
Oh god.
Big?
No.
No.
Um,
Turner and Hooch?
no.
That was funny though.
It was a group of. It was basically playing as part of a group of kids who were wrapped up in this role-playing game, and one of them took it a little too seriously and tried to jump off a building.
Oh jeez. I don't think I've seen that.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I'll
It's not lovable Tom Hanks.
have to find it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's back during the Satanic Panic crap.
Oh,
Oh,
you gotta love it.
Tom Hanks.
So have any of the nurses told you that you're doing something evil when they see you with the books?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. One of them plays.
Really? Wait, what?
Dude, they think the D&D people worship Satan.
She plays with some professors and stuff on campus.
Oh my god.
I wonder if my dad plays.
She also happens to be
Wrong role play.
We're supposed to be saving the dog, now talking about nerd stuff.
I'll ask my dad the next time I see him if he plays.
Yeah, because that role play is nerd stuff.
Right. No one likes tabletop games.
Right.
It's roleplay for adults. I swear.
She swears the druids are broken. I don't agree.
A little bit.
Next.
Next scene.
And see.
Alright, so after leading Steven to his character sheets and the price is right, you
Yeah.
Hot ride out to Rock Creek.
Yeah, we're going redneck it.
We
That's
hot
rough.
tractor out to Rock Creek.
We just have our skateboards tied to the tractor and we just pull
Alright.
the rope.
I'm gonna ride on the hook.
You're gonna be like this.
Probably not like that because he's still like this.
So you gotta go.
not gonna ride in the
Little Tykes car?
Little Tykes car.
I don't think he
He's
can
gonna
get
go
that
travel
very
live.
well with the arm the way it is.
Probably be pretty visible.
Just take the top off.
Oh no, just cut it off.
Convertible.
Exactly.
Alright, so you guys get out to Rock Creek. Beans at Alright, careful, you don't want to turn me on.
That's kind of
Cut.
Turn him on in the middle of the role play.
Just out.
What was that?
Where were we at?
I'll leave the laughing in because
Just have a random
Just
portion
have an
where we're
entire
laughing for
episode
no
of just us laughing and then not include any content.
Beautiful. That should,
And then
that should be our
afterwards,
April
it's like,
Fool's episode.
Yes.
That'll be our April Fool's Day episode.
No, see what you need to do is in ending credits have little clips on the side of bloopers.
Yes! That'd be fun.
that would mean that they were unintended, but I think pretty much everything we're doing is intended.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you guys have gotten out to Rock Creek. Being as school has started, there really isn't a whole lot of people out here. You might see a couple of campers left.
Did we ask like where on the campgrounds they were? Because Rock Creek is kind of big.
They just said the campgrounds,
Well,
didn't they?
the original campgrounds were just before they built the bridge across the
Okay,
lake,
I guess
so
that's what I thought.
I guess I only assumed that there was
there was only the one
one
campground
area
then.
of campgrounds.
Well, that's how it was back then. I don't know. I'm
I've
new
never
here.
been to Rock
I
Creek.
think I've only been to Rock Creek.
I've never been there, so I don't know.
It's nice.
It's like 2 minutes that way. It's beautiful.
I'll go 2 minutes that way.
Look, they have all the electric sites over here and all the primitive sites over here. That's all there is.
There's a great little fake beach.
Is there a frisbee?
Housing is across the
You can
lake
skip some
and
stones on it.
the
It's
side.
nice.
Is there
I'd drink
frisbee
and swim,
disc golf
but-
course over
No.
there?
No.
Probably won't.
There needs to be.
Yeah, there
It'd
does.
be a good location for it.
There is a small cabin nearby.
Cabin in the woods.
Uh-oh. Let's go in it.
No, wait.
And there are quite a bit of woods around the lake.
Does the cabin
Yeah.
appear to
I
be
guess-
empty?
Yeah, does the cabin look like it's lived in, or does the cabin look like it's just like a thing you can rent?
It looks like it's empty and it's probably something that you can rent. It doesn't look like it's actually well kept up. It looks like it's like an old log cabin and maybe
He's drunk.
maybe used for some
Oh.
storage in the off season.
Alright, well, I guess let's go check around there.
Yeah, maybe she got caught in there.
Yeah, caught like under it or something, chasing a raccoon.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Sit down on the doors.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
We're like hollering out for the dog too. Goldie!
Okay.
And then stopping
We got
and
the
listening to
treats.
see if we can hear her running or like whimpering or
We got
stuff
treats, shaking box.
Yeah. We're like with the scent everywhere.
With the
I don't know.
Well, a couple of us probably have like handfuls of treats as we kind of split off, kind of trying to like spread the smell around.
Oh god, split the party. Let's split the party.
Well, not like split it up completely, but like
Alright,
spread the
so
smell.
everybody who's looking for the dog, give me an investigate check.
Investigate.
Alright,
Oh, I've only got 3.
Me too.
Tops.
that damn thing.
I don't know. I don't think my magnifying glass is on me at this point.
Oh,
We
kitties.
roll that as car.
I got one.
Wow.
Oh no.
I'm gonna luck that.
Oh my god.
Wow, it's about the same number. All right,
1,
yeah.
2,
I
2,
succeeded.
2, 5.
Yeah, as long as one of us is, it's probably good.
Okay.
Push it, phone line.
Yeah, so
What if I
things aren't,
swim?
you guys, for those of you who are calling out for Goldie, you're not getting any sort of response. You're not hearing any noise. Looking around the cabin, there doesn't appear to be any sort of place where an ant or a dog could get underneath of it.
Okay.
There are some like really small holes, but nothing big enough for a dog. You do see on the back side of the cabin, underneath one of the windows, that it's cracked. It's not like broken out, but you can see cracks in it. There are marks where something sharp has been dragged across it.
Ew.
Looks like 3 of them.
What those werewolves
Is
again?
the claws open? Or the door open?
The claws open.
The door to the cabin itself is not locked. It does look like there is a latch for a padlock,
Maybe for the off season.
but it's open and the lock isn't there.
Let's go and investigate.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
When you go inside, you see there appears to be a sink, some counters. There's there's like a booth from like an old 50s diner booth
Yeah,
that is in here, with the table.
kind of like attached to the kitchen area.
Yeah.
We should make this our new clubhouse.
It actually looks like it's been ripped out of some old RV or something and then put in here for people to use.
Interesting.
There is a fireplace at the back. There's no stove or anything.
Bitch.
It's a little fun.
Hell yeah.
And it's not very big. It's probably twice the size of this room, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's all you need a cabin to be. I was just looking at vacation land cabin too.
Like a look around, like
Yeah, investigate the claw marks.
any dog shit or anything.
Anything I could light on fire.
No, doesn't look like there's.
Okay, so the claw mark doesn't look like the dog was like trying to, like it's not a lot of claw marks like a dog was trying to get in running.
No, and these look way bigger than what a dog would be able to do.
Like a werewolf.
Mountain lion.
Oh god, I hope not.
Puma.
Giant kitty.
My
Big
bet still stands.
I'm interested to see what it is.
Me too. Alright. Any weird tracks? Like around
Big
the cabin
footprints,
near
maybe?
where those 3 claw marks are.
You do not see any sort of tracks, no.
I guess in the opposite.
Which direction are like the woods? Or are they all around us?
So, so here's the cabin. Okay. Door, fireplace, and then the woods are probably 20 to 30 yards behind the house or behind the cabin. Window, and then the lake's off this direction. And the main campground is like over here. It's near the campground, but it's not like in it. It's a little ways from it. So like if somebody was using it, they'd
Have a little bit of privacy from everybody else.
Okay. Well, the lady said that the dog liked to go play in the woods.
Alright, to the woods.
You've probably heard older teens talk about using this cabin as a shade.
As a what?
It's a love shack.
It's a love
Love
nest.
shack.
Love shack.
Interesting.
I'm like, hey, what's this?
Lydia,
Don't touch that.
Yeah, let's be honest. Lydia's probably been out here
They must
once or
like-
twice with an older guy.
They almost like to party out here. They left all their balloons.
I'm 11. I was told to do that shit.
Oh, there's stuff inside!
What are these?
Mother creamy goo. Hannah just backs out of the cabin slowly.
What do you think this is for?
Okay, so you don't see any tracks leading from the cabin to like the woods. You don't see anything around it that seems out of the ordinary. You do see the evidence of people having been out here, but
Sorry.
I mean that's pretty expected though.
Yeah.
Labor Day weekend wasn't that far away. You know.
That's fair.
They like to party.
I like to pray.
My name's Lydia. I'm 13 and I like to party. Let's do this MTV introduction.
Okay, let's go into the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's where it said that the dog like to run off into the woods.
Okay, yeah.
It's like that musical.
Maybe-
I'm
maybe it's like-
to myself, like, I need to put a rifle on track.
I'm about to get bit and gain superpowers.
Oh
Maybe it's like
god.
Homeward Bound. Maybe they're just stuck in a hole. I mean,
Or chased by a porcupine.
And there's a sassy cat.
I don't watch my own for this thing.
Mike and Linda.
Alright, so you guys head out into the woods. Are you looking for anything in particular? I mean,
Dog tracks, like mud, where like. Yeah,
Any dog fecal matter. Maybe like a tuft or two of golden fur if she got
Sure.
stuck somewhere.
collar, anything.
yeah.
Something.
Anything that looks like it could belong to a dog.
okay.
Specifically a golden retriever because I'm sure other dogs come out here.
I will need another investigation.
I'm gonna use my magnifying glass this time.
Hey. Something.
I got 2 successes.
I'm gonna love that.
Oh man.
There you go.
Hey.
Okay, so success, 2 success, 2 success.
I got one.
1. Okay.
I got nothing. I only have 3. I only have 3!
Me too.
I only have 4. Well, I don't need to investigate. It's fine.
I got 6.
How many did you hold on?
How's it up 7?
Okay.
I have 7 dice, but when I use my magnifying glass, I have 9.
About
Mine's more
20 minutes into the searching in the woods,
Hear the shit.
no, you don't hear barking. You do hear some birds overhead.
Oh,
Pull if they can pull a bird, mechanical bird.
And as you're making your way through the woods, you happen to look up and you see what looks to be like a hunting stand. And there's a kid up in there. It looks like an older teen, probably 17, 18.
oh damn.
And he's looking down at you guys.
Have you seen a golden retriever anywhere nearby?
Oh, you guys are looking for the dog too?
Maybe.
Hell yeah, we are.
Who's asking? No.
It's not here. You guys should go on the other side of the lake.
Well, I think we're gonna look on this side
You
still.
say that.
You say that, but this is where the family last sell their dogs, so
Yeah,
you just don't want competition.
it's not here. I've been out here for hours.
We're gonna look. Well, we're gonna.
What
look
do you
back
know?
over.
What do you know? What have you seen?
I'm not going to tell you.
No, because he wants the $25.
Could
He doesn't want to share with
Could
kids.
I charm him into doing otherwise?
Sure.
How much
Bet your
charge
eyelashes
you
at him.
How are you trying to
How
charm
much?
him?
We could play him a song.
I'll tell him that. We'll tell him what we know.
Okay.
Information trade.
Because we don't know Jack.
We might know something when I finally get my chance to find information.
John's got two as well.
Aye.
Okay. Charm?
Oh, you are one charming dude.
Damn.
I got
One success.
Got one.
Okay. He tells you he hasn't seen anything. He's been looking around. He didn't see anything in the woods.
He could be just lying to us.
How deep into the woods you go?
You're looking at it. I thought I could get a better view from up here. I haven't seen anything. Haven't heard the dog or nothing.
Well, it's not in that cabin.
We've already checked.
You went in the cabin?
What's so funny about
Hannah
that?
cuts eyes at Lydia.
Yeah, I've been in the cabin.
Like 12.
You do recognize it.
Oh no! What's his name?
Oh,
Do I know
you totally forgot his
What name
name.
do you want him to have?
What should his name be?
Jack.
You totally forgot.
What's a good
What's a good
80s
fuckboy name?
Yeah, 80s fuckboy name.
Oh, so Josh.
Biff. I like Biff.
Tad.
Tad.
Hey Tad,
Always Tad.
Oh,
Also the name
hi.
of a really good 90s band.
I'm Lydia. We met at the.
Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's so
How old are
like.
you? How old are you in this
13.
game? You're getting your life right.
She learned everything
She
from her
follows
mother.
in the
She's
footsteps
learned
of our mother.
everything from her mother.
Yeah. How's it going, Tad?
This is why Hannah is cutting eyes at her sister so bad.
I haven't found anything.
I guess we can go deeper into the woods. Lydia's already been deeper into the woods.
More like the wood's already been deep.
So, the two of you have two successes. If you want to, you can spend one of those extra successes to try to see something about him or the area that you're in. Or you can save them for later.
I'm gonna save it for later because I might want more information later.
I'll see something about him. He doesn't look great.
Okay.
Maybe I could charm him.
You notice he's got a rifle with him.
Oh shit, never mind.
He's gonna try to kill the dog. Oh no. Not the poor puppies.
What time of year is it?
Puppies.
Tad,
This would be September.
is he sure he doesn't know anything?
It's not pheasant season.
It's a little early for hunting.
Yeah, that's what I was
Because-
just thinking. It's like there's nothing you hunt with a rifle that early in the year. In here, at least.
Let's see, isn't it like October, November?
And actually, back then, you couldn't even hunt with a rifle. Well, hold on. Yeah, you couldn't own a rifle.
Could you?
Shotgun only forever until they passed the straight wall a couple years ago.
Oh.
I don't know when that ban went into effect though. Anyways,
I don't either because I know my dad's got rifles.
yeah.
Yeah, my dad and grandpa always went rifle hunting.
Did they? Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. I've done that.
We were always on that.
For a real long time here in Iowa, you could only use shotguns, slugs, or buckshot because everything's so flat here. A rifle round just goes forever. It's hitting people's cars and houses. And
Oh,
stuff
damn.
Like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Accidentally
to...
kills people's pets sometimes.
Is it
So
22
they-
a rifle?
Yes.
It's a rifle, but it's what's called a straight wall cartridge, so it doesn't build as much velocity, so
Gotcha.
it doesn't go as far. So now you can legally hunt with straight wall cartridges like 45-70s.
I was gonna say, that's what I used when I went turkey hunting.
The more you know.
Guns!
Yeah, they call it like we have no idea what you're talking about.
The one time I went hunting with this
Alright,
deer.
but I would know that it's early to be hunting with a rifle, right? What you got the rifle for, man?
In case I run into something out here.
Like met out Boy Scouts
He seems a little scared.
Or a beast.
They're like,
Does he need a
Did you
friend?
willingly get in that tree?
Did you willingly?
Because you need a friend.
he's just making us stall out, so whatever
I
chase
could
they
be
look for,
whatever
gets
friend
him.
you need.
It's graboids! Do we need a rifle out here?
I wouldn't go too far into the woods.
Why not?
We're definitely going too far into the woods.
What have you seen, Dad?
I haven't actually seen anything, but
Oh, we gotta capture it.
No, I saw the claw marks on the cabin.
Is it a lion?
I thought it could be a
I was out here earlier with two of the guys in the team, and it just
Did they pussy out?
and
It's totally out.
we heard something that we felt like we needed some protection, so I went back to my truck and got my gun.
What'd you hear? What did it sound like?
He's got a truck with a
It
fan.
sounded large and mean.
That sounds like everybody here in town.
It's an Alaskan.
Ballworm!
No idea.
I love that reference.
Okay, so.
You are... How do you spell no, my friend? I love that episode. Did he lick the wall? Like, he licked his hand and then...
I love that show.
Sorry.
Okay. So I guess we're at the crossroads of we can go deeper into the woods and possibly run across.
We just
something
blew up a
that
house.
makes
We're not
sound.
afraid of anything.
Dude, they're afraid of us.
We're
I had
living on
dynamite
cloud
then, I
nine.
don't now. I don't got nothing. I got a bird on a pole.
Last time you had a bird on a pole,
Hey.
you made an EMP.
We've got extra protection.
That is fair.
I refuse
And the
to
last
believe
time we
we
got
have
into a
nothing.
tight spot, Lydia beat somebody's face in
I got a
with
bird
guitar.
pulling some
I still
strings. Let's
got
go,
blood on
together.
it. Hey, Dad, did you see my guitar?
I got my magical
Pretty sweet.
backpack that conveniently has everything we need.
You're like Dora the Explorer.
Oh god.
I should have made my character mulled it out like MacGyver.
Yes.
Oh,
Dude.
that's hilarious.
Ooh, her picture
Brown
would
leather
be
dad
fun.
jacket.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. You look
So-
like, oh crap, who's the blonde guy? From almost every 80s or 90s.
Dolph Lundgren.
No,
Wonder.
he was a redneck. Oh, Joe Dirt was his name. Yeah, kind of like a.
He's a guy from one movie.
Well,
The movie Joe
Shut
Dirt
up.
is the movie.
shut up.
You youngin.
I know.
First of all, Joe Dirt's 2 movies. The second
Yep.
one is awful.
I'm sorry.
Also, Joe Dirt is a fictional character and not an actor in other movies.
I know. I meant, you know.
The
yeah.
actor who plays Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
And he was a 90s actor. David Spade.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Retreat.
You were a turtle in the last life, weren't you?
Yes.
So yeah,
I
I
might do
mean,
that.
what do you guys want
I'm
to
just
do?
picturing the slowpoke man.
I think we should go into the woods.
I'm down.
Let's go.
Do we gotta beat people up if we come across
Can-
anything?
Guys gonna go deeper in the woods?
If
Yeah.
nothing else, we have a guy with a
Take
cast
2
who can beat
minutes
somebody.
to find a good enough stick to fashion a spear out of.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
Let's do
I'm
it.
not gonna make you roll for that. You're in the woods.
Yeah, I have a knife. Totally.
You just
I pull out my
your cast.
my homemade slingshot.
Can you use
Can
it?
be real. Well, I guess you. No, actually, he probably use it better because now he like has a firm.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Wait, which one did you break?
What?
Your left.
I pulled that down my screen.
You actually make a hole in his cast so you can stick the
Oh,
handle
it's like
in
that
it.
one SpongeBob episode.
It's not a wrist rocket anymore. It's a mountain
Make
one.
people do that. 'Cause that knife might go too deep.
You firmly grasp it in your.
Tinker
I pick up like a small handful of like small rocks and put them in my pocket.
Yeah, we
Do
have a sharp
you
stick and
firmly
a
grasp
slingshot.
it?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about my?
Alright.
We also have a guitar that she's not
Guitar?
hesitant to use on anyone.
I got my comic book. I'll read them to death.
How does this guitar still work?
I don't
beyond
know. It's living.
It's living on a prayer.
Hip.
Da-da-da.
That song in his head all day.
Yeah, let's go deeper into the woods.
Yeah.
You guys moved deeper into the woods.
We're children.
Over the hills and through the woods to Cranbrook.
When did the musical Into the Woods come out?
Not to the 90s.
Yeah.
Dang. That would have been good to say.
So you guys spend another 30 minutes or so moving into the woods. It's pretty slow going because the place isn't. This area isn't like maintained any real. There are a few trails and stuff, but most of the trails are like close to the lake. You guys aren't in an area where the trails are at.
So we're just kind of paving our way.
Yep. Using your second success on your investigation, as you are passing a tree, you notice several cans.
Oh.
Like beer cans or soup cans.
When you get down and look at them, they look like cans of beans, and several of them look like they have been like ripped apart.
Guys.
So beer cans have been ripped apart.
You also see some.
Bean cans have been ripped apart.
You also see some.
And combine that with the scratch on the cabin, Hannah's thought process immediately goes to
Murder hobo?
bear.
Devin?
You also see
The
some
dude from
tracks.
Dennis the
Like
Menace?
Devin's out
How
here?
big? Like,
They're probably the size of your hand.
Oh, titties. Sorry.
red.
Well, we should go.
Time to leave.
They kind of look like.
Can we take a bear?
No.
We have a stick and a slingshot. Come on.
They kind of
Even
look
if
like
it's a
that.
small one, no.
Oh, that's not a bear.
That's a big bird.
Is it a big?
Show him the text.
Is it a
Did you send him a message?
It's a chocobo.
Oh, it is a chocobo. I hope it's a chocobo.
Here, I'll pass it.
Oh,
But chocobos
Okay.
only have 2 toes.
What is it?
Maybe.
Oh,
It's
I want to
just
see it.
so smart.
Maybe.
What does it say?
It says
Nothing. Not my job to tell.
Let's keep it to yourselves. Alright. So
Alright.
yeah, you've seen tracks that look like this.
How deep does it go?
Not very.
Are there
I mean,
more
it's-
spear sticks around? Like, are there more
It probably
sticks that I
goes
can-
about as deep as what a cow would make walking through like mud.
That's still like 700 pounds more. I don't know how much cow weighs. I feel like more than 700 pounds.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a big animal. I'm not screwing with that animal. I want to be pooped.
Is there a stick that we could use, like, just kind of
if
flatten
you want
it
to,
out
you could
and,
make like a
drill a hole in
comprehend
it?
check
Okay.
to try
Are
to.
disposable cameras things?
No.
Yeah, Kodak. Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Polaroid.
Yeah.
Would one of us?
Polaroid to run.
Did you have one?
I think I would.
And there was a
I
code
didn't think they had
Kodak
disposable
had.
cameras
Yeah.
until-
No, they did.
So, and I want to say 7th grade, and I took a field trip to the state capitol, and I used several of those.
That's awesome. I had no idea they were that old.
I have a success.
Can I take a picture of this print?
Alright.
And also, like, I probably would have also taken the pictures of the claw marks at the cabin.
Would they have the Polaroid pictures?
Steven, I also probably would have taken a picture of the mark
Yeah.
at the cabin.
Okay.
I don't want to know about your Polaroid.
It's works of
You
art.
got one success. You got a success.
What were you
Okay.
when we rolled?
Comprehend on the footprint.
I do not have comfort. Actually, I have one.
And I also
yeah,
want to
I've got-
investigate to see if I see any dog pieces lying around.
Oh, I got
Oh, I
two.
got one!
I got two.
I got one success.
Boy Scout over here.
Okay, for those of you who got one or more, your mind definitely goes to some of the textbooks you've seen of dinosaurs. They do look like the marks of what you would expect from like a velociraptor or something.
Oh shoot.
It's a good thing you're handsome like Chris Pratt.
Jesus Christ.
So, can I use
You
my
do not see any sort of dog pieces around.
Jurassic Park would be
Can I use my extra success to try and look for any pieces of
big.
like small, like a scale or a shedding or like a
Something.
nail or something anything
Feathers, anything.
that would have been left behind from whatever that also left this footprint.
Jinkies.
With your second success, you do find a couple of feathers. They are white in color.
I take them with me.
Okay.
Alright,
I take a picture of them first, and then take
They're fairly good size too.
while he's doing that, I want to look around to see if I can make more pointy sticks.
Okay.
So are we staying here? Like, we're doing this?
What
Yeah.
is the like throwing stick thing when you lay a stick
An
in
atlatl?
Yes. Can we make
what?
one?
We'll see why not.
Launch the sticks further. Atlatl.
Atlatl.
Is that like a
Just Google
javelin?
it.
It's really cool.
No, it's like a.
You said an owl rattle?
Yeah.
So imagine a stick about this long, with a little bit of a curved handle, and then it's straight, and then another curve like this, and there's like a cup here, and you set a spear in it, and you flick it, and because of the angles of it, you get increased mechanical advantage on throwing the spear.
At this point, you hear 3 shots ring out.
Oh,
Is it back from?
It's behind you, yes.
Oh, it's back from Tad.
We should.
We should
Let's go
probably go
back.
check on Tad.
we should definitely finish these sharp sticks.
I'm
I'm not going anywhere until we all have a sharp stick.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Got my slingshot.
Okay, it'll take a few minutes, but you're able to get sharp sticks for everybody.
Good. Those were good enough when man fought the dinosaurs,
Not wrong.
according to Ken Ham.
Alright, so are you guys gonna head back to where you saw
Yeah.
Ted?
Dude,
Okay.
I'm gonna run back to Tad. Not like that.
14.
Not like that. Not like
Play
that.
your age.
It's the 80s.
Okay.
She's like her mom.
And her
So
mom goes, no fuck.
Yeah. What? You seem pretty calm.
How? Woo!
She put her status was, holy shit, Animal Crossing for the Switch. I'm freaking out. It says, I'm looking at you right now. You seem pretty calm. And then posted this thing.
I should make that my new profile picture.
Do it.
Ew.
Did you enjoy
alright,
the rest
so
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
I'll delete that if you want to.
No, it's fine. I'm
you,
gonna
you
save
guys
it.
run back to where you saw Ted. When you get to the hunting platform, you do not see him up there.
Is his rifle there?
No. You do
No.
see what appears to be like a piece of material that's been torn off of a shirt or something.
Take a picture of it and grab it.
Should we like scream
And
for
then I go
Tad?
grab it.
Okay,
If you want to.
you grab it.
You're the one who knows him.
It looks like it got caught on something as he was coming down out of the tree.
She was moving pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Can I shout for Tad? Like just kind of repeatedly yell it? Like maybe.
Dr. Grant says that's a bad idea! What's a bad idea?
Yeah. Thank you for being on my level.
What?
Oh, 1990 or something.
Yeah.
The book.
Yeah, I'll probably shout it just.
Oh yeah, the book may be
The book
out.
might have been out.
I probably would have read the book.
Alright, so you
If it was
guys,
I mean, like,
At least
we probably would shout for the man that we just saw.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
you start yelling out for him. You don't get any response.
Can we like I'm at least gonna like kind of frantically look around.
You do see some like broken twigs and stuff. It looks like somebody was running through here, heading out of the woods towards where the cabin is.
Were there just those tracks? Or
Are there any
two
like
sets of-
shells or anything?
Were there two sets of footprints?
Give me an investigation check.
Were there any shells or anything?
That's
I'm gonna
2
lock that
successes.
Damn.
Okay. You do see tracks very similar to the ones you saw at the cans. It looked like they were chasing somebody or something.
Hannah gets a Cheshire grin cat on her,
Ugh.
like Cheshire cat grin on her face.
It's
Hey,
all fun and
Red.
games until somebody gets mauled by a dinosaur.
Hey, Red. You want to sneak up on this thing with me?
Man, I don't sneak. With
I don't sneak worth a shit either. But you know.
Dude, that is so unusual of you, Hannah. I like it. Let's do it.
I got the long range assault.
You got the close-up range
Guys?
shit.
I got myself a pisser offer.
You can shoot in the eye.
Exactly.
We can climb
Y'all
up
shoot
trees
your
before
eye
we
out,
piss
kid.
this thing
Pisser
off.
offer.
Hey, Red.
I say
Poke me in the
that's a good idea.
Trees first, then piss it off.
Trees, bring its attention, stab down at it.
Or crush its skull, whichever one works.
I mean,
Or ride it.
I'll let you drag a rock up a tree.
Who needs a rock when she's
Oh,
got
I
a
got the
guitar?
You can El Kabong the thing.
I've got my rope with a.
Oh!
Indestructible ass guitar.
I've got my rope with an Acme block attached to it.
Alright, we need some roller skates, a ramp, and a rocket.
And that guy's on.
Nice reference.
No,
Good
we're taking this thing on with sharp sticks. That guy had an actual gun and still.
We have no fear though.
We have
We
dice.
literally blew up a house.
He did
and
not
we
have
no
dice.
fear.
We have the dice.
Okay.
I mean, Red, think about it though. We're the kids who blew up a house, and we don't fear anything right now.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm 11. I fucking fear everything still.
Yeah, your character's pussy.
Your 11 through 13-year-old life was way different than mine.
Yeah, I was afraid of everything.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you guys gonna do?
We'll chase after it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heading towards the cabin. Alright, so you very quickly run off towards the cabin.
Pulling
Some of you were like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
seriously,
I'm not gonna
like,
lie. I'm using him as
I'm
like
just
a human
passing by all
shield.
these trees that we could all climb up
Alright,
and.
I'm executive decision this one. I'm going to try to use leadership to sway the group to not get killed by the dinosaur.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Go for it.
with
I'll
Red.
assist.
I don't want to be killed by the dinosaur.
I'm assisting.
Okay.
You don't need to sway
Wait,
me.
leadership. What the hell do I have in that? Oh, I've got nothing.
Okay.
Fuck it, let's go kill a dinosaur.
Yeah! I'm not gonna look it.
Come on, Red. I was counting on you to take
Alright,
them
I'll
there.
use my other. Oh, I guess I'll use.
Push it. Push it. Push it.
Lock.
Push.
Lock or push?
Push.
Lock.
Push.
Push.
Lock.
Push. 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 Push.
This thing guns blazing.
Alright, because I kind of want to save a luck point. So,
Yay!
evens for luck, odds for push. Cool deal?
Alright.
Sure.
Evens, odds.
Oh
You're pushing it.
I'm going to push it.
Okay.
Real good.
yeah! Hell yeah! Let's see what this.
Alright, it only matters if you fail.
Oh, I see 2.
3.
Alright.
Oh,
Three successes.
yeah!
Alright,
I just became a fucking cult leader.
so everybody starts to run, and you yell out, "Stop!"
You shall not pass. Stick.
I mean, those books were out then, so go for it.
Yep.
You shut up, pass.
And the cartoon was out.
That's true.
Oh,
I
yes.
love the cartoon.
I'm going to explain
I think
that
it's
an
not-
animal
It's-
big
it's
enough to leave
twisted.
footprints like that is going to shred our tiny bodies and still be hungry afterwards. And
No, we
should
can't
come
die.
back. And
No,
we
we
should
can't.
come back
We don't know that though.
more
We
well
would know that.
prepared, and that I have a plan.
And he has a gun in his
Oh, what if
house.
the thing's not
I have, a,
here?
Ooh, do you
I have
have-
a 22 in my house. A 22
Do you have another
is not
gun in your
going to do
house?
this. Not that I can
Well,
get.
what if it's
Oh,
not here?
damn.
Also, it's blocking the way back.
Well, if it was here 2 weeks ago, we'll circle around.
2 days ago.
Well, 2 days ago, fine. We can come back tomorrow. My plan doesn't take a lot of time. I have almost everything I need already. Let's not die.
And then they
I'm
give
down.
you guys the chance to wear your superhero
I have a
costume.
really good plan. It'll totally work.
Let's do it.
Believe me.
Just 'cause of
Because
the
3
superhero.
sixes say that you have to.
We have to, we have
It'll
to go
give
back
you a
home.
chance to raid more of your closet and wear more leather.
Yeah, girl.
I have
We'll
to
get
get my
you a ripped
superhero
up
outfit.
ante. Those are the
I want a
best.
picture of it so bad.
You'll get a picture. You can take a picture with it live. Trust
Okay.
me, my plan's awesome.
As you guys are talking, a shadow passes over you.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Like above us?
Yes.
On my second
Something above
success
you.
on that, I'm gonna look up and try and figure out
Jinkies,
what
guys.
You see what is unmistakably a pterodactyl fly
What
over
the-
you, and it doesn't like seem to notice you or anything, but it heads
Smacks
out over the lake.
Ashton.
No, 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 no.
It heads out over the lake.
Click.
Click.
Yeah.
About to make a fortune.
As I'm seeing this, I'm just smacking Ashton in his bad arm.
No, you're like,
Just smacking his
Alright.
What the hell? I thought dinosaurs were
I
dead.
like how everything I take helps us on the next thing.
Also, you guys happen to find what appears to be a book of some sort, half buried in the grass
grab it.
near
Mine.
the tree that had the hunting
Who knew?
stand.
How to kill
Pterodactyls,
pterodactyls for dummies.
Oh no.
Mine.
When you open it up, it appears to be somebody's journal.
Oh, is this like Gravity Falls shit?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh
was
my
Gravity
god,
Falls.
yes!
First page of the journal is fucking pterodactyl.
Dude, I love Gravity
There's
Falls.
a little
So
smoke
good.
forming at the corners of his mouth, so he definitely got the idea from there.
Yes! I love that show.
It's
I would die
so
for them.
Okay, so I have a bunch of reading to do here.
Okay.
It's on Hulu.
Listening.
August 12th. What has happened is unbelievable, yet it has happened. I was chased across the field by a creature that I thought only.
I like to think that this is like Hannah reading it, and you know when like you're reading out loud. And you
That
come
I can
across
only
a big long
identify
word.
as a dinosaur from the Cretaceous period.
It's her struggling to read this guy's handwriting, is what's going on.
Poopy.
The person reading this must think I have lost my mind.
Pauses. No, because we just saw that shit.
I heard the sound of rustling in the bushes nearby while I ran as fast as I could to the sphere. The bench into the woods while the creature came closer. Had the forest not been thick enough to keep the creature from following, I would be dead. I have found this old hunting cabin
Hey.
Shit.
and made it my base. I try to make us make as little noise as possible. Who knows what else is out there? August 13th. At home, I curse my stupidity that I didn't tell anyone. That I chose to stay silent. I usually do. They must have started to look for me by now, but how will they find me? I don't have much food left. Even though I found 2 cans of beans in this cottage. The rifle is leaning against my chair. I'm writing this in the last sunlight streaming in through the window. I don't dare to light the oil lamp. I have seen more creatures out there in the woods.
What's the date, like, currently? Like, present date?
You're in September.
So this was only, like,
A month ago.
about
Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
August 14th. The creatures have become hungrier. I have tried to hike both north and south, but was forced to turn back. In the north, I have seen a house with smoke coming out of the chimney. But my path was blocked by something impenetrable. I turned back, terrified. I began to understand what has happened. Someone has used the power of the sphere to open 2 portals to the Cretaceous period. Judging by how many creatures there are, the portal is still open. Within a few days, more people will be at the lake.
You're gonna need to pay me $25 to go through a portal.
I must warn them,
Cretaceous period.
but it may be too late.
Straight Turo.
If the beasts survive, life will be changed forever for people living here. When I worked at the Loop, I met a brilliant but self-absorbed and
Yeah, this is a carry.
wide-eyed scientist
Operator.
named Terrence. He was fired for mistakes.
Lost his keys.
It was he who left the sphere. I remember that he talked about the possibility of opening rifts in time and to retrieve creatures, even prehistoric ones, for scientific purposes.
Important dinosaur science.
Well, according to this journal, like, there's more than just this one
It
Terra
does
map.
hamper my plan, or at least it'll cost more money.
What's the sphere?
I have no idea
Is
what
that the
it's
loop?
about.
I think he might be the one who did this. Tomorrow I will find a way to the sphere.
Steven,
Yeah?
I left you $1 for my soda.
Thanks, dear.
So casual.
So while we're talking about this meme rolled across, or this thing rolled across my feed last night on Instagram.
It did.
It's
It
David.
did.
Did it?
Is that
That's a cartridge that somebody actually came up with.
Holy.
That's the real life name of it. Like in the Sammy Smith
700, what the fuck?
Dude, we need one of those.
700 WTF Dinosaur Hunter round.
We should
From
get
Blown Out
that.
50 cal.
Jesus, my dad would love that.
That's what made me think about the thing. That's why like I thought that it was this because things tend to like
You want to kill
happen
it
in groups.
15 times.
Now Hannah's like, what sort of magic shit is going on?
Say magic. I think this is real life.
I think this is one of those things where science is like gone bananas.
Too far.
Science
Science has played
has gone,
God.
Yeah, science has gone out of the way, and
There's some
people got a
super
whole.
villainy going on.
Yeah, it's like the Cave Johnson thing. We're just throwing super science at a wall here and seeing what
Wait.
sticks.
What was the name
Yes.
of that
Yeah.
scientist's name?
Terrence.
Terrence. Okay, I thought it was Terrence for a second.
Is that all? No.
Yep.
Don't make party noises.
Can I make a comprehend check to see if I recognize the handwriting?
The journal ends at that point.
Does it have any directions on where this sphere is, or any locations on where it might be?
You can do a comprehension check if you want to.
All right. So are we able to get out of the house now?
Yes.
You gotta quit rolling sixes on the side of the table. Chill.
Doesn't somebody's parents work at the Loop? Doesn't
Mine.
your...
My dad does, but he wouldn't tell me anything.
My dad does. And he might.
Yeah.
Say, it never hurts to ask. They might know what
I just have to
Spear
catch
is.
him home. He works a lot of overtime.
I mean, you've got a big family. I wonder why.
So what is your question on your comprehend roll?
Do I recognize the handwriting at all?
Sounds like a mix with somebody Tourette's.
Do you have any connection to anybody working at the
That one
loop?
South Park episode.
I was hoping it was the missing librarian.
Where's your
Yeah.
guys'?
Will we roll and comprehend?
College.
College.
Comprehend.
I'll give it one more. I'll use a left one. Since we didn't fight it.
My dad likes the loop,
No. Oh, yeah.
Sweet!
so I will roll my army of dice, dude.
Oh, you comprehend the hell out of things.
Damn.
There you go.
Okay, so you do recognize the handwriting as
Sure.
somebody who has worked with your father before,
Sure.
and his name is Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas.
So you have got 3 successes on your comprehend. So you also recognize the handwriting as belonging to Nicholas. Nicholas is a scientist who was working at the Loop,
Yeah, that round is twice the foot-pounds of energy as a 50 BMG.
So
Pass through an inch-thick plate of steel without losing its jacket.
Tommy, what would you like to try to find out
I don't want
from
people
your
to do
other
that
2
stuff.
successes?
That's just scary.
I'm not really sure.
Okay. So Tommy has 2 extra successes.
Has he
So-
met either Nicholas or Terrence?
Or do you know who he was
Yes.
talking about that might have been playing with the spear when they shouldn't have been?
You have actually overheard them talking about time and the manipulation of it.
Wibbly wobbly.
Yeah.
Timey-wimey.
Except I was 11, so.
Stuff. Assume.
How long is it?
You've also heard them talking about having some sort of device out in the lake and testing it.
Up on the lake, there might be a Loch Ness.
Oh
Told
god.
you, super villains.
There's a villain on foot.
Exactly.
Lex Luthor.
Opening up to the piece.
And it sounded like some of the tests have been successful.
Well, what were they testing?
I'm gonna relay that to the group. I'm just gonna tell everyone like, hey, I didn't think it was anything, but I've overheard my dad talking with coworkers when they thought I wasn't listening. They have a machine that they tested at the lake and it worked.
This lake?
This lake, or just a lake. I don't know if it was this
It
one.
was
Because the other 2 lakes in town are too much. There's too much people.
Oh,
It's pretty scary.
that's
The blowing up house is one thing. Fighting dinosaurs.
weird.
The thing is, though, if we tell any adult, are they gonna believe us?
Probably not.
I got pictures.
Depends on how
You
You gotta
Have
get
to
them developed
It's
first.
probably like Charlie Brown adults, honestly. Like just
Whoa,
long,
So
long,
can we make it
long,
out of the
long.
woods?
Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts
well,
adults
yeah,
don't
yeah,
exist.
like-
I'm assuming that this discussion is happening as you guys are leaving the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we're rushing back into town.
Cool.
Dude, like we just saw
So,
dinosaurs.
a friend of mine came into the possession of some veterinarian grade animal tranquilizers relatively recently.
Cuts eyes at red.
And
Is this the same friend that came into contact with that dynamite?
fifth. And so what we do is we have a whole bunch of cheap smelly cuts of meat. And we put this stuff all on it, we lay it out a pile in the woods, and then we just wait. When we come back, sleepy dinosaurs.
That sounds like a good idea.
Then we can tame it.
But we don't know how. But we don't know how many there
Just
are.
like an ark.
Bring lots of rope.
We can name it Blue.
How are we gonna haul it out of here? If there's dinosaurs, we're not gonna be strong enough.
He has a
Sparkling
tractor.
tractor.
How are you gonna get it in the woods?
It's a small tractor.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll drive it. It'll be fine.
It's not like a big combine. Like it's just like a one-person old-ass tractor. You've seen them. You get in the woods.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll buy it.
That sound like
like the old John Deere tractors.
Like the kind of
they
Johnny
always have in-
Poppers.
Have in the parade.
Yeah.
Like the popper.
Yeah,
The popper
it's not like
ones.
this new robot stuff we got nowadays. Like it's 2 cylinders.
It might be robot stuff.
All
We have
cylinders,
robots to help
all
us.
torque. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of
15
from what you were
mph.
saying, a lot of like modern farming is done by like GPS robot guided.
Yep.
Yeah. So
It's weird.
this is an antique.
This puppy gets 18 mph.
That's why the parents didn't mind me screwing around with it because it's not worth anything to break until it's working. Catches as a dinosaur. Dinosaur's worth something.
That is not. Sell us the people of the loop.
Can I keep it at that bit?
You tame it and just start flying around.
And do you mean like the old cartoon Dinosaur King?
Nope, lost me.
Oh, we're thinking
No,
about art.
it
That's
was-
not
it was a
old.
kid's
That's
WB.
2000s.
Dinosaur
The only
King?
dinosaur show.
Yeah, but early 2000s was like almost like 18 years ago.
I mean, yeah, but like,
I
I grew
like
up in the
Dinosaur
90s, that's
Train.
not
That
old
one
for
was
me.
good. It was cute.
Alright, so
Alright.
EA plan? Any other?
So you guys have gotten back to town. You're
I don't know. That,
Splitting
I mean,
off.
that's
Well, we'll
probably
have to
the
find a lot of
safest
meat
way.
first. We have to find some mounting meat first, though.
Well, just like old chicken that like go in the dumpster at the local butcher.
That's what I was gonna say.
The
So
local
by-
butcher is actually.
by this
Not
time
in
it's
town.
probably getting pretty late.
Yeah.
We'll have to come do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it tomorrow at lunch.
Perfect.
Should we have?
Does anybody got
smoke
any fun after school plans? Oh yeah, we're gonna go capture some dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Of
gonna be
course you will.
You guys have such good imagination.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
chill.
know,
course you are,
like,
son. You gotta
back
find
down
one for
dragging
me, too.
dinosaurs, and they're like, wait a minute, what?
That's one
Like,
thing.
excuse
I
me.
hope they say catch one for me too, and then they open up the door of their classroom. There's a dinosaur.
I want that to happen so badly.
It's got a pill hangover. It's
He's angry!
so angry.
I can't make that joke to my daddy.
Steve
What's
Irwin
the-
is angry.
Like, where'd you find that dinosaur?
So you guys go your separate ways for the evening.
Sure.
Go home. Does anybody want to do anything?
I want to ask my mom. Cause I mean, it's a relatively decent hour, right? Ask my mom if Dad's coming home tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be home. I think he's working late again.
Okay, I'm gonna stay up late for my dad.
Okay. Make sure you get homework done.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
there's-
staying up for
Oh
my
shit,
dad.
what
I'm
homework?
just gonna do it.
Lydia would be that kid. Like, oh, we
No,
have
Lydia-
Hannah's
homework.
probably just
Lydia's
doing
like,
double
I have
homework at the
kids
desk.
to copy off of.
Yeah.
No, honestly
I
though,
hate
Hannah's
people.
probably doing double homework at the desk.
Yeah.
She's just laying in her bed, just.
Remember,
Chillaxing.
you owe me for this.
How's that homework coming along?
Is it going? Excellent.
Purposely answers wrong on several answers on Lydia's.
This looks
homework
good
is
to me.
This homework is spicy.
God.
Gotta make it seem like
Alright,
you're actually
so-
doing the homework, so.
So yeah, after supper, your dad finally comes home.
Cool. So I want to ask him if he knows
Terrence.
Terrence
Or Nicholas.
or Nicholas, and if he knows what this sphere is.
Where did you hear about that?
Look in the woods.
We found an old book in the woods that was talking about it.
Do you have it?
I have it.
No. Not at my house.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if you were at my house.
Yeah. No, but you can tell him that one of your friends
Pops up
has
out of the
it.
window.
I got it!
No, I'm gonna
And
tell him,
cookies?
I'm gonna tell them we left it there, but no. We didn't take it with us, it wasn't ours. You told me better than that.
Where'd you find it?
Out near a hunting stand in the woods,
At Rock Creek.
at Rock Creek.
Okay.
Also, and I know you're not gonna believe me, and that's fine, because I know it sounds crazy, but there are dinosaurs out there, and we're pretty sure they ate a golden retriever.
He laughs.
Alright, I just wanted to give you the heads up on this before I show up with a dinosaur.
Well, I know Nicholas and Terrence.
Uh-huh.
Terrence got fired, and Nicholas hasn't been to work for several days.
See, that kind of lends credence to the story that I'm telling you right now about the dinosaurs. And I know that because of whatever weird cognitive dissonance this town instills in adults, you're not going to believe me. But
It's not wrong.
all right. Well, if I see him, I'll make sure that he finds his way back.
Okay. What was in the book?
Oh, I don't know, just some scribblings. Somebody was reading out loud and said something about sphere, so I just didn't know.
A spear.
Yeah. Anything about that?
No.
Ability to conjure dinosaurs.
There's a lot of
Cretaceous period.
There's a lot of experiments that go on out of the loop pipe, not always in every project. So.
I understand.
Would you say you're not in the loop?
Shut. Oh my god!
If I hadn't seen your hand move, I just would have assumed that my mind did that.
That was some sniper accuracy.
I'm also going to tell him I got the tractor working.
Oh, good. I thought I'd seen it move.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night.
You be careful with that.
Yeah, totally.
Fun.
No, the tractors.
Just completely oblivious to the fact that I've been running around, blowing shit up, making the just
Took
he's
some
a hard working
drugs.
dude. I don't want to burden his mind with this stuff.
I'm glad to see you making friends since we.
Oh yeah, you're good friends.
Sorry.
We're putting dinosaurs together.
Make the mention of good friends well enough that one of them makes cookies for the munchkins.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That explains it. They keep asking for cookies.
I'll just start bringing cookies.
Your
Maybe
mother
I can
brings
add
home
some
cookies
spice
from Hy-Vee, and they don't want those. They want this other person's cookies.
Feels bad.
Oh, dude, that sounds so good right now.
Also, so I think I had 3. It's the bird on the stick. I want to give them the bird on the stick. Like, hey, these things are flying around town too. You get a second to look at it. It's a little bit over my head.
Oh, I wonder what those about.
Oh my god.
Mention
Well,
that
I
they
can
attacked us.
Tell you where about 100 of them went.
100. There were only 5.
Oh no, there weren't.
You still have most of them, right?
No, we sold them.
Sold
Oh
me
yeah,
that radio
we
shack.
sold them
That's
for
where I
the
got
amp.
this nifty shiny bike. And the
Yeah.
parts to fix that damn tractor.
And I guess I'll fill him in
And my
on the birds chasing my friends and that there was a storm of them.
He's just kind of dumbfounded by this story. I mean,
He laughs.
he reiterates that they only made 5 of them. So somebody else must have been.
Yeah, no, I feel you. If 5 of them were made, that's the only logical conclusion.
I will definitely tell the folks back at work.
Cool. Alright, well. Also, I fried your welder good night.
Like, wait, what?
Out of everything you just told him, that's the one
That's
thing.
the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's gonna stick.
Yep.
You did what?
You're grounded.
Who cares about grounding anyways?
Not us, that's for sure.
It's
When God closes the door, I open the window.
Right, exactly. That's what you do. Wait, how far is your bedroom up from the?
Oh, it's kind of low. I'm not living in a 2-story.
No, there's too many of you.
That's true.
Alright.
It would be like Weasley House.
The burrow.
Alright, so it's actually a couple of days before you can get back out of here. Parents keep you pretty busy. And,
Freaking school.
you know,
School
after
roundings.
school and school, itself, homework and stuff.
I don't think my homework would
So-
keep me from seeing a pterodactyl.
That would have to be
That's
some awful
just like, I'm okay
Yeah.
with failing this
Well,
class.
I mean, your parents keep you home. For some reason, it seems like your homework workload increases for a few days, and it's the weekend before you can actually get out of the house again.
I've probably been making cookies in the interim
Oh god.
while I do my homework. Cause that's easy. I can just toss it in the oven and do my homework. And
Add a
dumpster
little
dive
bit of
for garbage meat?
Okay.
we all kind of converge at Red's house, probably.
Alright.
I bring like 3 bags of cookies as a peace offering.
Is that a nap?
Yeah.
Hey, Red, I brought cookies.
I'm gonna roll some more leadership. Alright, so we go agree, we're gonna go to the butcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
But before we go anywhere after leaving your place, I'm like, bag, cookies.
Oh, those kids go crazy. it's
You're gaining the alliance of an army.
You're like, you put all these bags in front of him, your brother's been here all day.
You know,
like a pack of piranhas.
you know the scene with the
You
wraiths and the,
you haven't
the,
seen
the
it.
30
I just kind of,
rings?
I'm
They're
carrying
complete- it's
3
like that,
bags
just
above
like a
my head.
rolling
I'm like,
army of death.
I'm just
Like
like,
a typhoon.
let me out of the way, like, get out of the way. I'm taking these into the kitchen for your mother.
Sentient,
practically
tumbling
knocked
blender.
over by the time.
I'm like, no.
All right.
And I just hand a big thing of cookies to your mom.
Leadership, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll leadership and then I'm gonna tell you what it's for if I get a success.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Sure.
Social link, go.
Hey, there we go.
One success. I'm gonna try to use my leadership to convince somebody else to get in the dumpster with the stinky meat.
All right.
All right, Stu.
Is there a way I can contest I'm doing this?
Well, so I figure what I would do is
No,
since
everybody
there's-
else just kind of looks to you.
There's
You're the stinky one.
You're
I
the
mean,
one who trips
5
in
of
the
us?
trash cans.
I'm small. I can hide in the dumpster.
Are you sure you want to go in that
Who's
shit?
volunteering? I don't.
so
You're
here's
the one who trips in the
here's
trash
the
cans.
concern. Whoever goes in the dumpster is probably also gonna smell like meat.
All right.
So yeah.
So, so you volunteered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Volunteers as
volunteer.
tribute.
So you guys, so you jump in the dumpster.
Do we give him a lift on there?
We probably have to give him a boost. He's 11.
I give him the old farewell salute.
Then he just goes like
Farewell, Captain.
this.
Oscar the Grouch in it.
It's very easy to find some meat in the dumpster near the butcher shop.
Did we bring anything to carry the meat in?
Backpack.
Hey guys, I got a lot of stuff. It smells
An
really
old
bad
ratty
though.
backpack that we don't care about.
Okay, I was gonna say.
You
That
pull
we
up
can-
like
Like a burlap sack, probably. is
That
good.
we
pull
can
up
dump
a big
pills
string
into.
of sausages.
Oh.
Probably some innards.
Guys, I shouldn't have done this. It smells really bad here.
Hey, you
And
volunteered.
so do you.
Or delicious. Depends on how much of a predator you are.
I'm gonna smell delicious to that pterodactyl.
Yeah.
We'll cover you.
Or
for a
whatever
few.
else
You'll
is
be fine.
there.
I always look at it like that. It's like, what's
Just-
rot?
just a little
What's rot
spritz
to
of
me is
Bath and Body
perfume to a
Works, and then
freaking piranha.
My dog would fucking love it.
All right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Would probably want.
So yeah, we'll do that. I'll swing by, or I guess I probably swing by wherever I stashed sleepy time meds. and all that stuff.
Okay.
We'll take like half of them.
Okay.
Should be enough.
Hopefully.
Considering I think you said ketamine was one of the things that was in there. We use that on horses. It should be enough.
Yep.
So
Back.
put that
Out.
under the meat.
Okay.
So in case we get stopped, I'm like, here, you search around in the stink meat.
We're
Right.
trying to find a dog, and we know dogs like stinky things.
Yeah, and then I guess
Head back out to the
head
lake.
back out to the lake. Did we all bring weapons this time?
Probably
I
gonna
think
collect
so.
our atlatls and
Sure.
Maybe some nunchucks and knives.
yeah, you probably have a bunch of knives.
I want somebody to get a killing blow on a dinosaur with nunchucks.
Just. I kind of want it to be your character because I feel like that would happen.
Got any
Bruce Lee,
leftover
freaking
dynamite?
dinosaur.
Probably has a broomstick handle.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
No.
I got some knives.
You could probably swing by Stevens and grab his swords.
Those are wood though.
No, he had a metal one.
He had some
Oh.
animal.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
even better.
can't you-
Somebody Highlander a dinosaur.
I want to do that. Oh my
Can we
god.
just like make one of
There
those
only
like
can be one.
ticking bombs, like when they explode, like a bunch of like nails just.
I mean, no, because I don't have explosive anythings. And,
Yeah, it's true. We don't have the stuff to make an IED like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Steven, as you guys are making your way,
Just get out of the hospital. He's like, hey, where you guys going?
Hey,
Can I
hey,
come?"
Steve, you want to come catch a dinosaur?
What?
you guys actually pass by his house as you're heading out to the lake, and you see him sitting outside on the porch.
Hey!
He has a cane next to him.
Oh.
So, we'll have some funny stories for you when we get back, but dinosaurs? Yeah.
We're gonna go get a pterodactyl.
Or something else, depending on whatever we can catch.
Can we borrow some of your metal swords?
No,
How about some of the wooden ones?
those were all taken.
That's fair.
Oh.
Evidence,
I can see
police
it.
custody.
Mom and dad.
Apparently they're
I'm sure you
apparently they're not safe.
not safe,
Yeah,
dude.
mom made me get rid of one.
Takes a couple cookies out of the pocket that she's still stashed. Here's
Oh,
Steven.
thanks.
It's like the drug dealer of cookies right here.
Damn.
I
More of a
can't,
drug dealer than.
I can't eat these right now, but
Thanks.
hopefully they'll
Have you seen the latest tea?
and he
If
sticks
nothing
them in-
else,
he sticks them in his
He
pockets.
goes,
if nothing else, maybe
Come
they'll
on.
put your mother in a good mood.
Remember
Yeah,
your
bread.
Vegeta,
She's
don't
gonna
fuck
give you
up.
the She's already-
Aww. Oh, even the warden ones?
You coming to catch dinosaurs with us there, Hopalong?
Hop along, Cassie, really.
I could try.
That'd be fun.
I'm probably gonna slow you down.
I mean, not as much as him.
Damn.
I'm small.
Yeah,
That's alright.
Smell.
You don't have to be the fastest. He smells like meat.
I'm sitting
You just have
out
to run
here on the
faster.
porch because I could smell you guys a block away, and I figured it was you guys.
It's Clark.
I'm sorry.
He's the one who got in the dumpster.
I got in the dumpster. I'm gonna go bathe in the lake.
That may make it worse if there's something in the lake that shouldn't be.
Yeah, go in the lake, see what happens.
Such a character dialogue, Ness Monster.
That'd be a rad way to go.
We discovered the Loch Ness
A Leo
monster.
Pleurodon.
Well, actually, that'd be a Rock Creek monster.
Yeah.
Please, you sword.
A plesiosaur or megalodon.
Well, I mean, did
Sorry.
you even try and get away from it? Yeah, I tried, but he kept asking me for a tree pity.
What time is it?
Alright. So yeah, I guess we'll make our way.
Oh yeah.
Just about. Just 8.
Make our way to the woods.
Okay.
Steven's welcome to come along.
Probably not a good idea though. He is Hopalong Cassidy.
Yep, I'm a high level. I'm a high functioning sociopath. I want people that are slower than me.
That's why we have him. He's the running bait.
I suppose I could like keep lookout at the cabin.
Perfect.
Cuts eyes at Lydia again.
No, well, no, I'm not really.
Let's go to the
I
cabin.
mean,
Calm
maybe
down.
a little, but
Nothing but
we'll put him up on the tractor.
Okay.
So that way he doesn't have to.
He sits on the hood.
Sure.
It's probably gonna hurt his stitches though.
Let's go psych at the shed.
Either way,
Let's go to the shell shed.
we'll
They
put
have
him. We'll get him
talking
motorized
dogs.
transportation.
The shag shack.
He's still got to be up to those hoses every once in a while. And he pulls up his shirt, and you can see that there's like these little attachments that kind of bite into his skin, and it's almost like
The matrix attachments that go in the back of their neck.
They're experimenting.
so. You know the air hose openings on an air mattress?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what these look like.
Oh,
Is it like a
God.
G2? Like what? Oh,
Oh, God.
okay.
And there's one on each side of it.
So, is ours kids on? Like
It's
with his
inflated
kids
when
on,
he
or
starts
okay?
inflating.
He's not sure. He
I want to comprehend that.
Okay.
Can we not?
Same.
Can we not?
Oh,
Really curious by this.
God, my stomach feels.
Yeah. About which organs are those things running into? Given I have.
Yeah, no idea.
they are like
I don't
right.
wanna-
My spleen!
My scapula.
Damn it.
Scapula.
So it really doesn't look like they're attached to any like.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's just like drainage ports. Like, okay.
Flush
I mean,
infection.
Yeah.
they don't seem to be attached to any vital organs.
Alright, I'm done.
To flush infection,
I'm
maybe?
done. I'm feeling.
And it's nothing you've ever seen or heard of before.
It's not that bad.
It's probably for your cybernetic implants that they're trying to make you into a cyborg or something.
I can explain why I've seen worse when we're done recording.
Can you not?
You don't have to be here.
I'm not gonna be here.
That's okay.
God.
I can explain to Red.
It's just blood and guts. You're made of this stuff.
Yeah, but it's.
I mean, if you've ever seen like a colostomy bag,
Yes.
I mean
I'm
that
good.
it seems to be
He
reminiscent
seems
of
like
that.
he wants you to describe it.
Dalton
But
has
that's
one of
not
these
what
insulin pumps.
it's the openings are actually pretty good size. They're
Okay.
probably the size
Hey,
of
this is a
50
lot better
cents.
than what, like sitting in the doctor's office watching your mom get a shot in her eye.
Oh, God! Why?
Yeah,
you're crossing the line now.
I literally had to leave. I told her I can't drive to her eye appointments anymore because I can't even. I told her to look out the window and don't even look at me on the way home.
Okay,
So,
Alright, I'm
yeah.
done with this. I'm fucking with it.
Alright. So you guys get out to back out to the lake. You get Steven set up at the cabin.
I'm gonna tell him if he sees or hears anything, honk the horn.
Okay.
That's exactly what I was
I can do that.
I'm glad we were all on
I'm
the
surprised
same
it's not like
page
Dukes
there.
to Hazard.
Oh, we
Looks
need
like
that
the
car.
Duke boys are at the beginning.
Good old boss house.
And if you can't get away, shut yourself in the cabin.
Yeah.
That's what
And if something chases you,
Run.
Use your cane,
Oh,
bar the
yeah.
door, it's fine.
Go to the
Is
cabin.
that a Jurassic World
Go around.
reference?
Alright, you guys better bring me back a dinosaur. I'm not gonna believe anything you say.
We'll bring you back
he's
to
got
the biggest.
pictures, I think.
Don't worry, you're gonna lose your crap when you see our
He hasn't had a
pterodactyl.
chance to
Literally.
get it developed.
That's why I said I think.
There's no 1 hour photo array, so it's gonna take like a week to get pictures back.
Weird when that
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go out to where we saw the tracks before.
Okay.
Be kind, please, man.
Kind of keeping guard because we are carrying a bag of smelly, delicious pill meat.
Okay.
And
Kind of keep it at an arm's length too, so it doesn't
Yeah.
get on you.
or maybe like on a stick or something like a hobo bindle. But
I
Oh,
don't
you
feel-
just have Clark carry it.
I don't feel safe smelling like this meat.
I mean, yeah, no, it's probably a good idea. He already smells like it.
Go rinse in the lake, man. Do it.
yeah,
While
I guess
you're
we
down
can
there,
take
go
a
look
second
for the
to see if
spear.
he can like. We should just hosed you off when we were at Steven's house. Thank
Why
you for
didn't
that.
we?
You wanna get the water at the lake? And
Yes, I want to like
Ooh,
jump in and see if
You're
I
probably
can.
catfish bait now.
Can I come and supervise just in
Hey,
case?
go look for the spear while you're down there.
So to be clear, don't swim out into the lake.
Just go in the
No,
shallow.
Shallows.
I'm just gonna
Like,
walk
Hey,
in.
Clark.
and splash.
I'll make sure
Walk in,
that
walk
there
we're
is a
good.
bit of a beach,
Sure.
so that you can get to it.
I want to make sure he goes okay. So I'm gonna like.
It's
follow
a
you.
little muddy as you get to it because it's not like a
Plus,
sandy
I want to
beach.
see what happens.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
more
This is where the ground
mud
slopes.
clay.
yeah, it's like
It's like a muddy clay kind of.
So you take off your shoes and your socks and you pull your pants up a little bit and you start to wade out into the water.
Don't go too far.
You get to about your knees and that's where you stop and you start splashing yourself with the water trying to get it off. Now you're covered with the meat stink as well
As
as
lake
like
stink.
lake water stink.
Does it cover up the meat steak?
No.
No, it
It adds to it.
This did not work out.
Nice going,
Don't
man.
roll in the mud.
And now you're wet.
Roll in the mud. That's
Now I'm
a good
soaked.
And as you're splashing yourself, something brushes across your leg.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
This is just
Guys, there's something in here.
yeah, you.
Exactly.
Honestly, you smell bad enough, you're probably attracted to catfish.
You just see me like, oh god, what day is it?
I'm gonna freak out and run out of water.
It's doomsday.
No, Friday the 13th.
Mud
Oh,
up
shit.
like Arnold in the Predator.
You freak
Oh,
out
God.
and you run back to the shore.
The hell did you feel?
There's stuff in that
See?
water. It's moving.
Probably,
There's
It's a lake, dude.
there's fish in the lake.
Turtle.
I like turtles.
A few minutes later, you do see a catfish jump out of the water. And
See, it's fine.
I'm with you though. man.
Catfish like the snake.
Every time
man.
I'm swimming in a lake and a fish hits my leg, I'm like, well, this is Cthulhu and I'm dead now.
That's why I don't go
And
swimming
it's
in
only a
lakes.
split second, but it's always there. Like, or in the ocean, like I'm out of my elephant. That was a giant octopus. I
Or whenever you like brush